think Remy forgot to change his clothes.
Wee.
No, this is gonna be I'm gonna be Genkoso or Genkoso. The
I'm
stream.
Oh, okay.
As
I'm in the
was,
game.
I've never met him.
yeah, I used to use the Raven skin, but since he's Raven's kind of become more like they had like things with his Raven Castle and stuff, and he's like a bad guy. I figured,
Right.
and then
Makes sense.
and then I had this skin who I feel like it's kind of actually fits the idea of the character a little bit more.
And his like actual Fortnite version of the skin looks awesome. That's actually one of the first skins I ever paid real human money for in game.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of one of my favorites too.
Heck yeah. So all right. Monday, Spicy, Trone, Remy, we're all here. And that's all of us. So do we want to take the ship over, or do we want to risk a bus station?
Am I doing a recap or?
Yeah, I figured we could do it either while we're loading back in if the
Oh
bus
yeah,
station
yeah, good
crashes us,
call.
or on the boat ride.
Yes, absolutely good call.
Depending on what we want to do.
I'm okay for a boat ride because I know it won't crash the server, but also if it works, the bus probably would be faster.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is quite distant here. Let me put a marker down. We'll see how far we actually have to go. We can cut across land for a good chunk of it, but it is that many million meters away.
I have a
What is that?
question. Oh, that's cool.
I can't even read it because my HUD is so small.
6,539.
Yeah, that's pretty far. Question?
Yeah. So if I'm using my Genkoso skin, I have all of Peely Peely on there, and so I'm gonna kind of have to kind of.
Won't matter much in the prison, but it might matter depending on how things go. So let's. I can tell you what you should have for charms and things.
Okay.
Weapons won't matter so much. What did I do with the rules? The problem with writing things down is then you can put them other places.
A lot of nonsense right now too.
I need a chariot for you.
I went to print something on my printer, and my ink apparently has expired because it gave me all kinds of grief. I had to get a hold of support. It was a huge pain in the butt. I still haven't gone to get ink. But
there's a new chariot for you right there if you want to use it.
Right on.
I'm teaching Spicy how to play the Clothworn.
Heck yeah. Let's see. What level are you guys?
7, right?
You're at least 10, I feel like.
Oh, I think you're right. I think I am confused because I lost my notes recently and I had to put them together from bits and pieces.
I'll tell you what charms do you have right now, Monday?
Ooh, good. I have the blue. It is a blue health charm and a green regeneration charm, and that is it.
Okay, yeah, then you at least hit 10th level. What level rune do you use on your weapons?
I believe I have a level 2 knockback, but none of my current equipment has it on it because I switched to Monday without switching his his gear.
So you're at least level 10, but you guys haven't made it to level 14 yet. That's...
Oh, definitely not. Yeah, no, that I can attest to. Yeah.
I would being the case, Remy, you should have a blue health charm and a green health charm.
Okay.
What are your 2 blue returns for your holy roller? And then armor. Did I print out Wild Protector? I hope so. Sneak. I don't think I printed it out. Darn it. No. It goes straight from Bard to Sneak. You got Holy Roller. You got Bruiser.
So 2 health charms, right? 2 blue health charms?
Blue
one-
and a green.
Oh, and a green.
And then your armor would be, I think, blue, because blue would be medium armor.
So that would be a
So
blue.
so a blue,
totem.
another blue health charm. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So 2 blue. So 2 blue health charms and a green health charm.
Yep. One of the blue is your armor, and one of the
okay.
blue is your health, along with the green one.
Okay.
But all right. 20 after. Do we want to risk the bus station? We'll just pretend that we.
I feel
Rows
like
the
if
boat.
I feel like it does work half the time. So I mean, there's a good chance it will work.
I've been having decent luck with it lately too, so I'm kinda, and I feel like if we go somewhere not super taxing, like if we go to Spawn, which is bus station 16, then the city and stuff won't be loaded in. We can just fly over from 16 to 14.
This is a cool little vehicle.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out later. This is pretty cool. This is the I touched it. This
wow.
is you just put a tutorial out for this on your channel, right?
I did the 4-player version of it. That's the 1-player version of it.
Right.
That is actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't take credit for that one. General Romanus came up with that original idea. I just tweaked it a little.
I was gonna say that front. I have one similar that General Ronimus did. I think he's called what they call like the Stingray or something. He calls it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, it's got the point turning. I love that.
Yeah. No, this is
That's
good
kind of like my
little
trademark.
Hell yeah. I just make animals do backflips. All right, let's see. Fast travel. Let me find the station again. No, not number 1. Don't do number 1. 16. Everybody cross your fingers.
It's kind of funny because I actually do pretty much just build bases that look like boats but are not actually functional boats.
And now that the last 2 passes have made buildings that look like that are vehicles. That look like vehicles.
I know. I'm like so excited.
I'm gonna get that one to fly.
Every like single notification I've gotten since the passes dropped is somebody making that fly. You know, like some, you know, on TikTok, on YouTube, on, you know, for like days now. It's cracking me up.
Oh,
It's really funny because like I go out of my way to make them look like functional boats, but not actually be functional in any way.
What's the concern about traveling in the world? It's very, very complexity laden. So, for a while, the game would just crash every time I took a bus anywhere. So we're like super careful to all be in the same spot and not, you know, like that's why we waited for Remy to come in and, you know, stuff like that. Because I didn't want to risk, you know,
Hey,
the
I'm the only
game
person still stuck on the bus.
having to render. Nope.
I'm on the bus too.
I just got the red button.
Oh, so did I. I'm through.
I came through.
It
Heck yeah.
worked. Holy crap.
All right.
It kind of glitched for me, but it still worked mostly.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, I've noticed actually the last couple updates that it's the lag and the render distance have both gotten better. Stuff like that still happens where it just turned from day to night, but look at this.
This place.
Look at this ancient bus. Or not. I was looking at you guys over at the bus station, but look at this ancient backpack. I wonder whose it is. I wonder what's in it.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I never touch the backpacks when I see them in this world because it's like so many people have been here.
Yeah, yeah. I've found some cool stuff in some of them, like legacy, enchanted stuff that when you take it out, it still looks like the old props.
That's cool.
But then as soon as you log out and back in, it re-renders it. But
Oh, wow. That's kind of stinks, but it is really cool at the same time.
yeah, yeah. But all right. We have a little tiny bit of distance to go. Why don't we can head that way, and on the way Monday, if you would like to do your Madcap recap.
Absolutely. I will catch up because it's hard for me to move and do the speaking at the same time. But
Oh, right.
I can just go right to you guys, so you guys can go and I'll catch up.
Are you playing on a controller?
A computer.
Do you have your auto run set up?
I might. Hold on. Let me see. Is it this button? No. Ah, figured it out. I do have it set up. Okay,
So
cool.
jump up in the air and fly, and then auto run in the air.
Ooh, smart thinking.
Watch out for trees.
Oh wow, it's laggy over here.
Okay, and
Yeah, we're not even going to the city part. But yeah, it's not a problem for a lot of people. They're stoned. But I really kind of went ham, and I had a couple builders come in and help me go ham. If you haven't seen Capitalis Praetum, which is the capital of the grasslands, this is it currently starting to render in. Well, this is the docks area anyways. We're going to be going out to a place called The Rock, which is over there on that rock. But I'll give you a brief tour of town. There's a church up here. Neva actually built this church. We've got Castle Haskins up there on the hill. I'm responsible for the burgers. But then the whole city, let it render in as I fly through. Or let it try to render in as I fly through.
Does anyone else think the boys are back in town should be playing right now?
Right. But yeah, Monday. Sorry to cut you off like that.
oh no, it's all good. Do you want me to do it now?
You are welcome to, yeah.
Okay. Last week on K&K, our heroes regrouped and began planning the daring escape of number 17 from the Rock. Monday presented a totally not convoluted, multi-phase plan, complete with codenames, all cleverly disguised as an effort to throw a Clawhorn concert and promote his latest creative endeavor. Spicy proposed a solid plan B, which would require some extra prep time, mainly learning how to manipulate the prison's magical dampening mojo field to allow for a more traditional mojo-infused breakout. Brock, ever the optimist, suggested it's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake, offering the idea of hiding a file in a cake so 17 could break out from the inside. However, it was quickly pointed out that our big lovable number 17 might not quite understand what to do with the file in a cake. Musa suggested controlling the weather, an idea the party mostly agreed could be helpful. Several other plans were debated, including one that leveraged the underground sewer system beneath the prison. Ultimately, our heroes decided to return home to plan further. But on their way back, they spotted a distant ship, looked in what appeared to be a sea battle with pirates, suspiciously close to the cave the party had recently cleared out. They decided to intervene with lethal force. As they approached, the impossible happened. A wild kraken emerged and utterly destroying the ship in an instant and then turning on the pirates. Before anyone could react, the massive sea monster revealed its full size, wrapping giant tentacles around Conqueso's ship, the ship in which our heroes were on, and hurling it effortlessly onto the shore. Many of our heroes were thrown into the water. Spicy immediately took advantage of the chaos, swimming to the other wrecked ship to loot it, including cannonballs, unaware that our own ship had already been disabled. Brock and Harry Spellfield led the charge against the Kraken. Monday and Nox paused briefly to recover and assist the crew. Musa cast Water Walk on the party and launched powerful combat mojo cantraps, leading a few solid hits. When Monday rejoined the fray, they channeled their inner monkey paw and dealt heavy damage to several of the Kraken's limbs. Brock did what Brock does best, smashed everything in sight. Nox kept the team inspired with Bardic Boost and again fired off some deadly accurate arrows. Though the Kraken was a fearsome opponent, the party fought it off bravely. Eventually, it retreated into the depths. During the chaos, Brock managed to communicate with the pirates, fending off the Kraken, earning the party their respect and gratitude. Conqueso's ship, though damaged, was repairable, but it would take about a week with the help from the newfound friendly pirates. And this brings us to tonight's episode. Will our heroes finally be ready to attempt the breakout from the rock? Will it go off without a hitch? Or spiral into complete and utter chaos? Find out tonight on Kaverns and Klombos.
Heck yeah. I like how they
You
all
dancing,
end
Pat?
with, or will it
Welcome on
devolve
in.
into chaos? That's like,
Yeah, the first like 5 times I said it, I just couldn't think of anything because I did them more off the top of my head at the time. And now
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just kind of turned into like my sign off for the whole thing. Mostly
And,
because a lot of the episodes do turn into chaos, but it's usually in a good way.
yeah, for sure. And I thought it was funny too. In the Discord, I was like, plan, step 1, blah blah. Step 2, blah blah. Step 3, chaos. So it's definitely the theme. But all right, you folks, have a. Hold on, let me just check the chat real quick. That zebra has complimented your work Monday.
Thank you.
And Stone as well. Very professional intro, they say.
Found another backpack.
There's 3 of them in one spot that I found up way back from the very beginning. Like, it's crazy. But where'd you find one?
Top of the barn here. Well, this storage
Oh,
facility.
heck yeah. Oh yeah, it's part of the roof in mine, but I see it. I'm afraid to open it.
I feel like I remember this one. I feel like it's either me or
I think it might be actually.
Yeah. Yeah, because we did like the special the one day.
Yeah.
I can't remember exactly. It doesn't matter. It's still cool.
Well, no, because we broke out of the rock after that, so I feel like you would have had your stuff with you after the Christmas one. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're totally right.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I could be
though.
confusing it with when we killed with whoever killed the.
Hey, Alejandro. So as far as what's new, there's a new Lego pass out with some cool new builds. There was just a Star Wars one of First Order builds, and now there's like these like futuristic looking builds. There's also these things, these spires now that are in the world, but we don't really know beyond looking at them what they're gonna be. That's about it.
Places back, and a plan was concocted, trying to use all of your various inputs into one giant master plan. And the plan, insofar, is for you folks to acquire a prison transport. You know that they leave from the docks. You know what they look like Monday and again because you've been on them before. But then to infiltrate the prison with Brock posing as a bounty hunter, returning Monday to the prison. During which Gen and Spicy will hide on the boat, and when the coast is clear, infiltrate the sewer portion of the prison to try and locate the power and hopefully some way to take care of the magic shield that's above the prison as well. Beyond that, once inside, you two will have access to the sewers, obviously, and it will be up to Brock and Monday to cause some kind of distraction to get 17 out. So you'll have people, in the prison and in the access that tunnels that you guys never ended up even using. So with any luck, nobody's found them, or if they have, they haven't done a lot about them. But then if you can disable the magic field somehow, the Onceler will come in a flying machine and pick you up and get you guys out of there. You did send a cake with a message to 17 about a week ago. So hopefully he got it and knows that you folks are coming. But yeah. Any questions about the plan?
One question. And Nox, give me that adventure license real quick. I'm gonna need it.
I hand over the license without thinking, which sometimes can lead to problems. But like I said, I did it without thinking. So yeah, I just hand it over.
Right on.
Proof if I'm gonna pull this off.
So Brock, it's up to you if you want to put on an actual disguise or if you want to just go as Brock. They don't know who you are, but I also thought this would be an opportunity for you to wear your Mandalorian skin if you wanted.
I'll be right back.
So at the end of this pier, right after this lag spike, on the bottom section, there is a small boat, which is the prison transport. Generally, prisoners are brought from the customs office straight down those stairs to our left behind us and down to the waiting ship. So there'll be the couple guys who are on the boat as well as...
Hey, Roger Marvel. We are playing this Lego Fortnite, but we're doing a little special thing that we do every Tuesday called Caverns and Klombos. It's basically Dungeons and Dragons in Lego Fortnite sandbox world. Long Tom here is the dungeon master, and this is his world, and he's had a lot of different builders come in and do a lot of creative stuff, and we're just kind of running through a story with it.
Over the course of the week, right on. I timed it earlier. It takes 1 minute and 52 seconds. It just feels like forever.
There's only one skin that could match the stature of Brock right now.
During regular hours, I usually talk a lot more, but since this is more like a story-driven game, every now and then I'll mute everything else and I'll answer questions. But welcome on in.
But yeah, over the course of the week, you guys have been in town setting this up and whatnot. You tried to get old schematics, old blueprints of the fort before it was a prison, and
if you like,
you were unable to. Apparently,
if you like Lego Fortnite, you'll definitely see some really cool and interesting builds in this. Long Tom is really creative, and he knows a lot of really creative builders that have done some really cool stuff in this world.
Prints. So like where admin is, et cetera, et cetera. Look at you, bounty hunter. As soon as the lag spike ends, we need to get away from this city.
All right, Brock's ready.
All right. So, how do you folks want to go about this? Why don't we go ahead and do our first initiatives, non-combat initiatives, just so everybody gets equal.
Even non-combat's 18 plus 4.
I got 2.
What is it?
13.
Will?
Uh,
2.
it would be Whimsy.
Roger, that's awesome. Yeah, welcome on in. I've been playing this for a while. I only stream for the most part Lego Fortnite, so thank you for the the follow, the sub. Yeah, you'll definitely see a lot of Lego stuff. You tune in.
16.
What'd you get, Remy?
I got 2.
Right. What'd you get for the roll off though? Where'd you get 2 again?
No. I got 18.
All right. So it will go Trone, Monday, Spicy, Remy.
No, Remy, spicy.
Or yeah,
was
that's
six-
what I meant.
I was 16. He was 18.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Numbers are hard.
Yeah, especially when you got 4 people yelling them at you. It's like, all right. So Trone, like I was saying, while you were away, I know you were still here in the voice chat, obviously, but there's a prison transport. There's some guards. You've got a prisoner. Oh, I tried to. Can you mark other players? You can't mark other players. That's crazy. But yeah, and you folks are obviously here as well. But what's your idea?
First, we need to get on that boat.
I will act like a very disgruntled but
How's it going, Bill? Welcome on in. Lego Fortnite. Tonight we're doing Dungeons and Dragons style Lego Fortnite in sandbox mode.
Or you could strap him to this hand cart, all like Hannibal Lecter style.
okay, but just don't tape anything to my fur, please. Don't get the tape on my fur. That's all I ask.
Oh, we're shaving all that off.
Also, thank you for
No.
thank you for the subscription on YouTube.
Yeah,
Word
you're gonna
up.
need to get scrubbed on your way in.
I think it would be in everybody's best interest that I kept my fur.
All right. So you're gonna approach the boat, posing already as your cover. What about Remy?
I'm kind of just, I don't know, as a ranger I feel like I'm just kind of hiding in the background. I kind of pass by. I just blend in with the rest of the people going through.
You should just pretend to be like the bodyguard's help or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally an option too. Just or pretend to be another bounty hunter or whatever. You just have to not be seen at the prison right now. You can totally
Okay, yeah. I like the bounty hunter.
And...
Be a bounty hunter too.
All right, and Spicy. Doing the same, or you got your own plan?
Yep. No, doing the same.
I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I am probably up there on the most wanted. So it's totally reasonable to have 3 high-level bounty hunters trying to contain me.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, whenever you folks are ready, we can work our way down to at least these first couple guards down here. See what happens. Trone, what would you like to do as you approach? Where's my... Oh, there they are. I'm just blind, that's all.
Hold up the permit as I'm approaching.
All right. Down the bottom, guys. I turned around and I looked down. I was like, where are they? So the one guard just gives you, the generic, who goes there as you approach.
I can't jump right now.
I can't even move.
Is it doing that weird thing again where we all lag at different times? Because that was fun, kind of, but also kind of annoying.
I can still move at the moment.
I can spin my camera now. Okay, now I can move.
You got a fish thrown out.
It worked. He can move again.
No, he can't jump
Can't
though.
No, I can't jump.
He can't jump though. Here, let me try and fish it.
Just don't fall off.
Yeah.
It's the armor.
Well,
Not used to it.
That's no good. But all right. What's the plan, guys? You're approaching with your path up. They give you the who goes there.
As we're approaching them, I look at Brock and I say this loud enough for the guards to hear me. And I say, I look at him and I look angry and I just say, you better collect your gold now because next time it's your blood they'll weigh.
Ooh.
Hey, you know who this guy is, right?
They just both kind of look at each other for a second and they just shake their head now.
I could rattle off his crimes for you if you like.
He's very dangerous.
He says, "Oh,
Well,
he must be
Mage
dangerous. If it
killed-
took the
killed
three of
him.
you to bring him in."
Do you remember the Mage's Tower? Probably not, because it's gone. Yeah,
Is there-
that was single-handedly me. And then I spit at one of the guards.
Spicy smacks you in the back of the head.
I hit him for spitting.
Yeah. The guard, you know, his eyes go big for a second. He goes, "Holy cow." And he like elbows his buddy in the ribs. He's like, "It's one of those villains of Villageville."
Yeah, that's right. I'm the villain of Villageville.
I'm going to survey how many guards there is around right now. Just these two?
Only these two that you are aware of. Yeah, there's not like any sitting nearby or anything like that.
I mutter underneath my breath after recovering from Spicy's hit to the head, and I say, better make sure this place can hold me this time.
Just saying. Bring them back to the rock. Need your ship.
Go ahead and make me a persuade attempt.
Admirable +4 to that. First natural 20 of the night.
All right, the guy looks at his buddy and he looks back at you and he looks at his buddy and he looks back at you and he's like, "Yep." He's like, "Yeah, absolutely." He's like, take him. He said, I know there's bounty posters all over town. They've been looking for him and his friends for a while now."
Yeah, it's probably better I bring him there than you guys. He'll kill you guys.
Oh, yeah. We're not getting in the boat with that guy.
Yeah, and tonight when you hear that storm, that's not thunder. That's just me remembering where I left off. And they kind of like shuttle me into the boat and be like, shut up.
Heck yeah.
Quit your yapping in the boat.
All right. Oh,
One
Tron can't jump. You're gonna have to log out and back in, or what's the plan?
That's what I'm
Yep.
doing.
His character went stock stiff. You see that? That was funny.
He's a barbarian. He's not used to armor.
Right. It's that's right. when you wear heavy armor, it takes away all your barbarian stuff. You don't get your extra movement. You don't get all your leaping and jumping. You don't get you don't get your bonuses. Yeah.
That would
Hard
make
knock life, but
it would kind of be really funny if you were claustrophobic too, because then armor would like make you feel even more restricted.
the only time I've ever rage quit a D&D session was one of the other people was playing a claustrophobic dwarf, and I just couldn't. Like we went through all this stuff, we got to the dungeon, and then they couldn't go in, and I was like, no, this is this is too much. You have wronged me.
Put that in your book of grudges. Hey, he can jump.
He just showed up on the bottom of the sea as well. That's crazy.
It's the armor.
Are there any guards on the ship with us, or is it just us?
The two that you were just speaking to would have been the guards. That,
Okay,
were
so
on-
no one's coming with us on the ship. Okay, so even though there's no other guards around, I'm still in character hurling insults at Brock and Spicy and Gen.
All right. Just for fun. Just.
I feel like in character Monday wouldn't know how to turn it back, like on and off. So like once it's going, they gotta keep it going until it's
Right.
over.
Right. All right. How do you guys feel about this?
I feel like I'm gonna have to beat them all night.
All right.
Brock just looks
So,
over his shoulder and says, "It's nice to see you still have your spirit, but I could split you in half with my axe if I wanted to."
you're also tied.
What if
to
I
your body
forget
right
that
now.
this is just fake? And I'm just like, oh yeah, and I'm like
Oh boy. Here we go. Already off the rails.
complete and utter chaos.
All we had to do was make it to the island. But yeah, as you folks approach, after you leave sight of the docks and before gaining view of the guard tower, Remy and Spicy, Gan and Spicy, you guys hide underneath a tarp or something in the back of the boat. And now it is time for, well, we'll just do them together since that's the way the orders rolled anyways. Monday and Tron. Shall we enact your plan?
I'm not like resisting, but I'm like realistically being like a dick to make it look more realistic. If that makes sense. Like,
Right on. That's fine.
Brock just picks up the ropes with one hand.
you can
Where
see
you going,
Monday
Spicy?
get a little like scared.
All right.
Are we
so
supposed to wait
if
here?
you guys, yeah, Spicy and Gen are doing the dock thing. If you guys want to wait here for just a second, somebody will be along shortly to check you in. And then how do you folks want to go about moving towards the prison?
I think they're in the best shape ever.
I'll tell you what, actually.
Did we tell them where the entrance to the underground sewer system that connects the cells is?
And knows where all that is.
I was actually just about to have you folks roll a history check, Spicy and Remy.
Huh, that was interesting. I'm not gonna say anything, but something
16.
interesting just happened.
16, Spicy.
Yeah.
Remy?
I got a 4.
4.
I'm rolling like trash tonight. Yeah.
All right. So you don't actually know how to get back to the sewers again. Once you're inside, you'll be able to figure it out. But Spicy, you clearly recall from your notes and things that there's a access tunnel underneath the stairwell over here that allow you guys to get close enough to the wall to get either through it or over it. So you have to make that 30-meter trek, and if you don't mind, each giving me sneak rolls, we can go from there.
Spicy has reliable talent. You don't even have to roll.
I rolled 17.
What was that, Remy?
17.
17. All right.
I've got 19 without even rolling.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about your ridiculous thing. That's right. That's what it does. It gives you a obscenely high roll without even rolling.
Yeah, I rolled 7 on top of my 19.
All right. So both of you do a phenomenal job, obviously, of getting to where you need to be. Even at one point, Spicy, catches something real quick out of the corner of your eye and kind of, helps Gen duck down. But if you folks want to sneak your way over to my marker here. You folks have cleared the first hurdle. Your very own personal hurdle. And yeah. So yeah, these two guys just came in from the mainland, from the capital. This bounty hunter is bringing back this villain. You wanna process him for me? I've got some stuff to take care of.
Name.
Wait.
Name.
Is it you know? I think you know who I am. What is going on right now?
Name.
Is that the Green Guy's Pizza still? Are you still eating the Green Guy's Pizza?
The green
Be
guy.
quiet.
I
His
am the
name is
green
Monday.
guy. Okay. I gotta write it down for the ledger. I gotta follow the procedure because if I don't, then I get in trouble. Okay, if you would take all of your sorry, I got a list here that I gotta read through. If you take all of your nail clippers, thermal detonators, chickens, and fertilizer out of your pockets.
Is this real life? As I'm like rummaging through my pockets, I bring out my hands and reveal that there's some like pocket lint and there's some crumpled up receipts for various things. And I'm just like in shock. And I kind of look over at Brock and I repeat myself and I say, is this real life?
I'm pretty sure this pizza tastes real to me. Okay, now if you step this way, put
This is not
all of your
chocolate-covered pretzels.
all of your effects in these drawers before we continue forward. You shouldn't have any effects because you're going to jail.
I pretend to put the non-existent effects into the drawer. Just but like I'm totally not acting at this point. I'm just in complete shock at what's going on.
Okay, thanks for bringing it in, sir. I love your pizza shield. That is amazing. I need to use that for marketing. Anyway, sorry, off topic. Sorry. You need to step this way, please. We need to take a picture. We seem to have lost your previous picture from the file. Oh, you're not supposed to smile during this picture. You have to look really miserable, sir.
I actually I always look like I'm smiling, but the truth is I am always miserable.
Okay, step through the metal detector, please. I can't go through the
All
metal
right.
detector.
And right before you go through metal detector, that's where your guys' turn ends. Because part of your mission, you two, is to cut the power for just a split second while they walk through metal detectors. So you need to get from here to here and find the access panel. So I'm going to need a sneak check and a athletics probably for coming over or under the fence.
I got an 18.
Or acrobatic.
Nice. Acrobatics would work as well. Yep. Oh, and you know what? Actually, Spicy wouldn't even need to give me one because he has second story work. So, all right. You rolled a 18, you said, Remy?
Yep.
So you're good. All right. And then, and Spicy, you're good too. So if you want to move out past that wall right there, and then, what did you get for your sneak rolls?
My sneak roll is 19.
Why do I even
Plus
ask
6.
you to roll? Why do I even ask you to roll for anything? Remy?
Oh. 13.
13. You're in luck. The sun went down. It just started raining lightly. And you guys managed to sneak right under the guard tower to your the entrance.
This guy have an infinite supply of pizza or something?
So
I don't think this is real life. I'm still not
So-
convinced.
so Roger, yeah. So we're playing like a.
I'm
Alright.
straight up having existential crises right now.
We're-
I'm starting to think that this whole time it's been a ploy to get me.
So we're playing a Dungeons and Dragons. So this is a story that Long Tom kind of had, and we've been following and playing this made-up story. Everything you see in this world has been built by Long Tom or a friend of Long Tom, and we're just playing through a story via like Dungeons and Dragons, but we're in Lego Fortnite.
I'll figure it out. Should have spent more time with the Onceler.
Caught him
So-
jaywalking.
But you can't.
It's also a little tricky hard because this is week 51 now of these like stories. A little bit trickier to might be a little bit harder to follow.
Caught him
Why?
jaywalking.
You know, I started that pizza chain. Right? Well, I started doing karaoke with the Onceler, and we decided we should start the pizzeria. We should start a program called A Piece of Peace.
But yeah, during the week, during the day is when I'm usually streaming, and that's when I'm just in my regular expert world, doing stuff, building things and stuff like that. But if you have any questions of Lego Fortnite, I'm more than happy to answer them for you. I have decent knowledge, I guess you could say.
Stop it.
Anyways, that's a side mission that actually has nothing to do with you guys. Anyways, but yeah, start A Piece of Peace, and they needed some extra pizzas because the health department came in and there was an incident. That's irrelevant. Anyways, so they catered. They needed a caterer, so we brought in pizza, and then I started delivering pizza. But then they got the kitchen up and working again.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the pepper here, Spicy is a rogue, and I'm playing a ranger. So yeah, we're the sneaking team. And we're trying to break into our jail that we used to be in, and now we're trying to get someone out.
Okay, back to what you're doing.
No, it's okay. I actually feel a lot better now. We're totally not planning a breakout, so you can just let us in, and it'll be totally chill.
Yeah, you guys can walk through, and you guys can pull the switch. Nice. All right, so the warden is gonna want to see you too. Let's see. So yeah, Abide, if you want to walk them down to the warden station, I'll be right back because I should have done this already.
Okay, is it the far end or is it this end? I think it's the far end.
I think
Yeah,
it's the
it's
far end.
It's the far end. It's down Main Street to Times Square.
The heck you talking about?
the
I think
the directions in the prison.
Oh, cool.
All right.
You're still eating pizza.
I mean, I'm just glad he got out of that barrel. I mean, for a minute there, I thought he was kind of still in that barrel.
Oh, for at least a month. Do you know how expensive? Do you know how expensive owning a beachside property is? I had to stay in that barrel for a month as I was getting this company off of its barrel.
Well, it seems like you're doing really, really good for yourself. I'm a little surprised to see
Oh.
you working here at the Rock, but from what you whispered underneath your tongue, it's kind of a valiant effort, so I definitely support it.
I'm just trying to bring a piece of peace, man. There's
Absolutely.
this other company that they've been trying to rip me off. They're just over there like pizza. Like, no, dude, I came up with that first, and you should not be stealing my logos.
Yeah, that's
Anyways,
rough.
have a pizza, man.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, if you ever want to add dessert to the menu, I got a killer chocolate-covered pretzel recipe.
Chocolate covered pretzel?
Yeah,
Can we make a pizza chocolate covered pretzel?
absolutely. And this time, I promise there will be no poisons in it.
I ain't never letting you in my kitchen because I have a reputation to uphold.
All right. So
You gotta wait here. He'll be here with you shortly.
after you folks work your way through the metal detectors with Spicy and Remy's help, you're escorted towards the warden's desk by a familiar face. Questions racing through your head, obviously, but right after the switch is flipped, we find ourselves in the basement with Remy and Spicy. What would you like to do, starting with Remy?
Good question. Well, there's a hallway there. Wondering if we should. Let me see real quick. I guess I should do a perception check of that hallway.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do it. 7.
Yeah, okay. You don't notice anything extraordinary about the hallway. It's the same sewer that you recall. And just as you're kind of peering further down in, you hear a squeak coming from behind you, over your shoulder.
I sense. I see a little. I see. I think I see a creature peeking. Who's there? Spicy. I don't think we're
Alright.
alone down here. It's dark.
So, huh?
Is it dark down there? It's hard to see into that.
Yeah, it's dark in the back for sure.
Let's see if I can't do anything else though now, right? Because I already used a spell, so I can only like walk forward.
What spell did you use?
Oh, I did the perception check.
Oh no. That's that would just be like a looking around
Oh.
thing. It wouldn't be a
Okay.
like if we were doing like if you were searching for treasure as opposed to just like observing your surroundings, maybe it would be different. But no, you're looking around. You heard a squeak. You ran over. What do you got?
I'm still looking. Let's see. I don't know what I was looking at, so I guess I can't. See. I know what I know. Wait, I think I found something. Wait a sec here. My internet's being weird. Hold on, I'm like looking at
Abide.
something. And
Take your time. Abide guys in chat offering popcorn as usual if anyone's interested.
oh, yeah, I don't know. I just I'm going through. I thought I had a spell that would be cool, but
Well, you're a ranger, so that means you have an affinity with animals.
right.
Last time you were in here, you cast animal friendship.
Yeah.
You tried. Well, it didn't work out perfectly, but you definitely made kind of a friend for sure. I think you have speak with animals as well.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like I don't know what it is, so I'm going for
Right. So, is there anything
you know
non-targeted you could do? Just like,
yeah, no, I'm looking and I see like there's animal friendship, beast bond, and there's uh speak with animals, but they're all like you have to touch or know what the thing is. There's beast sense, but you have to like that's like locate
well,
animals or plants. You have to actually know what you want to locate.
right.
Hold on, just by
Maybe just like make squeaking noise at it. I don't know.
you know what? How about yeah? Maybe you're
Maybe
right.
shoot at it. Just shoot at
I
it.
don't see anything though. I just know it's now he's just right in our face right there. Um, where'd it go now? I was gonna do speak with animals and just call out animal friendship beast bond. Where is speak with animals? Here it is. Let's see. You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but minimum. Beasts can give you information about nearby locations. So I can perceive. All right, so I will use speak with animals and then I call out. I say hello.
Okay.
In animal language.
In animal.
In, e-
In animal.
in every animal language at
Yeah.
Right. So, Spicy. You witness all this going down, and then you know, Remy calls out into the darkness. He's like, "Ba weep grana weep nene bon." And what do you want to do on your turn, Enric?
I want to. I don't know what I want to do actually. I think I want to go in the room, but I'm kind of scared. I'm going in.
All right, so Spicy, you're coming in the room first.
I'm coming in the room.
And I've got my bow just in case.
All right.
I am ranged, right? So stay behind.
Yeah. So, you call out into the darkness, and Spicy, as you come in, you see a shadow, a small shadow, flit through the darkness and go and hide behind another object in the room. Whatever it is, it's smaller than a cat, but it's still decent sized.
I think it's a big ferret.
Remy, what do you want to do?
So there's no reply, but we see the creature now.
You saw where it went. Yeah. Are you coming in the room though?
Yeah, I'm gonna come into the room. I'm falling behind because I'm like at this point, if it was a bad creature, it would have probably attacked us already. Now,
Right.
gonna use.
And you just saying anything on your way into the room, or
Yeah, I'm
just
just being like,
initial
yo.
hello?
I'm basically saying like, I'm like, hello, like we don't mean you harm. Do you? We're asking. It's like, what is your business here? Say something.
So, from the shadows, you
Yeah.
see a rat slowly work his way towards you out of the darkness and into a little patch of light. And he's decent size for a rat, but doesn't seem unusual otherwise. But then he stands up on his hind legs and you notice that he is dressed in a long robe. Like it initially in the low light you thought that it was just like long fur, but no, he's in fact wearing a long flowing robe, and he says, "So the prophecies were true. You've come at last." He's talking to you,
and I was like,
Remy.
I know not of these prophecies, but we're here to rescue a friend. What is your?
Yes. Yes, of course. Come, sit with me.
I think we have that much time. How long will this be?
It's a really long story.
All right, tell me. Let's hear it.
He tells you of a prophecy. I won't do the voice because it will take forever. He tells you that there was a prophecy of a hooded one who would come and free them, essentially, from the prison. That a cloaked and hooded individual who spoke their language would arrive one day and release them from the prison.
I was like,
He says that there's many more hidden in the sewers and in the cracks in the walls and in secret subfloors that are long forgotten to time.
and you guys are trapped here? Like, you guys just trapped on this island? How did you get here to begin with?
He says that once upon a time they were mere pets. That they were normal rats, just nothing, particularly special about any of them. But they were the pets of a man named Alan. And Alan Catraz was known as the Rat Man of the Rock. And one day he mysteriously vanished, and the rats, even though they were prisoners inside of the prison, they escaped their confines into the larger prison. And over time, they did what rats do. They gnawed on the bars and they gnawed on the walls and they gnawed on, anything that they could in the prison. And in doing so, they gained some of the magic that the prison had drained from other sources. And they became self-aware, and they listened to the stories from above and the truths and the secrets that came down the pipes, and they became intelligent. And now they live in the prison, waiting for the hooded one who will return them to the mainland.
Well, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. If it's as many as he says, we only came on a small boat.
He says that the prophecy has been foretold.
Well, all I can ask, if you can, perhaps you can help us, and then when we're done, maybe we'll find a way to get you and your kind off of this island.
He says that our legions are at your command.
That sounds good.
All right. If you'll excuse me.
Were rats.
Hell yeah. Get myself a rat army.
I was gonna go do a costume change, but I kept you guys waiting for so long already. So, as you folks arrive at the top of the stairs, the warden's sitting at his desk. He's been waiting for your arrival. And he says, well, what have we here? Tell me what you got for me, son.
Dude blew up the Mage Guild. Caught him jaywalking Capital.
Foolish bear. You used to be a real earner. I don't know what made you. I mean, when he was outside of the walls doing the things when he was a bad.
Careless
The
what you
reason.
do inside these prison walls. I'm talking about my earning for bringing him in.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need some money. Hold on, we're gonna need to do something with this guy. Hold on, let me think. All right. So you folks arrive in the warden's office. He's the same old warden. Gotta put on my mutton chops for the warden.
I'd
one-
like to I'd like to make a persuade check to the warden to persuade the warden that the bounty payout would be extremely high for such a high valuable inmate such as myself.
All right. Is that how you guys are starting off the interaction with the warden, essentially? Like, Drone, you're like, hey, I brought this dude in. I'm trying to get paid. And you're like, hey, yada, yada. All right. So, yeah, the warden says, of course, because why else would we have so many wanted posters for this man if we did not intend to pay well to those who brought him back to us? He says, you must be a fine bounty hunter to have brought this one back. I recall him from his time in the prison.
Trolling for Clan Stormraven.
I've never heard of that clan, but I don't get out of here much these days, to be honest with you.
Please have him break a pair of sunglasses.
What's that?
Please have him break a pair of sunglasses at some point.
He thinks about you breaking out and how long it's been, and well, you folks are thinking up things you want to do while standing in the warden's office.
Can I break character real quick, or like out of character ask a question?
Yeah.
At what point are we supposed to actually stage the chaos to break 17 out? I am a little confused on that.
Well, that's up to you folks. I mean,
Oh.
The plan was essentially get inside, and you have to rescue 17 and also obtain the warden's ledgers through some chicanery.
So
go ahead.
If I remember correctly, a while back, the party kind of developed a pseudo way to communicate with each other with just hand gestures. Is that still in play? Like, is that still a thing we are able to do?
You, Gan, and Abide, yeah.
Oh, but yeah, Brock wasn't there. That's right. Okay,
Yeah,
so Brock.
but that's what I'm trying to think, though. If you guys were making a secret plan, like an Ocean 11 style plan, you would probably try to teach Brock.
Yeah, I just didn't want to like metagame and like, you know what I mean?
No, that was a good question.
Why don't we roll for it?
Yeah, Brock, if you can pass a history check, you remember the hand signals you were taught. Monday, you can start making them. This will be to see if.
Okay, cool. I make a few. I make a few subtle hand gestures at Brock in an attempt to communicate. Hey, as soon as you get the payout, we should just start chaos and fight him and try to get all the cells unlocked.
I'm going to take a look around the office if there's any levers or anything that would open the cells from this spot.
Okay, go ahead and give me a check.
You know what's funny, Roger, also, is that
I don't even want to say the roll.
when my character was here and we were in prison,
It's another 20.
We were here for a while. I started trying to befriend all the animals.
There are no major controls that you're aware of. There's
So I was basically like trying to befriend and talk to all the rats and stuff like that. So this is us returning. So now like that plot's kind of gotten a little bit thicker. talking animals. I was trying to get the seagulls to poop on guards and stuff like that.
Over yonder is a yeah.
Sorry, it
Uh,
took me a second to get the reference, but that was actually
was-
really funny.
It was pretty good. But you do note that he has a small cabinet that contains books of some kind off to the side. But nothing to control the cells with now. Monday?
Okay, so can I take a perception check to see if I see like, does the warden have keys or something like that? Because we could just try to incapacitate the warden and then use the keys to open up stuff.
Yeah, okay.
My perception check is a 9 plus 4, so 12.
I think it's 13, but
Oh, 30, you're right. You're right. I can't do basic math.
No, you're good. As far as you can tell, the warden doesn't seem to carry keys. And you recall from your time in the prison that the guards did the majority of the legwork in the prison for stuff like that.
Are there any guards that are in the office with us right now, or no?
There are behind you in their little card room, 2 guards kind of on break. You know,
Okay.
Their little relay.
I am very curious to see how we get a new vehicle to get all the animals away. I really do hope we rescue them.
I got the cards. We'll grab some keys and get this show on the road. If it's possible to communicate that, and hopefully it's not prematurely, but whatever. That's what I'm thinking off the top of my head.
All right. Brock, give me a history check.
15 this time. 14 plus 1.
All right. So this time, these are some of your favorite hand signals that you actually remember from
Big head
Monday.
smash on desk.
Pretty much. Something along those lines. But just as the hand signal is given, the warden says, Now, listen here, bounty hunter. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to take him down to solitary for me because I don't expect any more surprises.
I'm not moving till I get paid.
Hey,
He said,
somebody.
We'll see what happens because Long Tom always has some really interesting tricks up his sleeve. So we'll see what happens.
I grab the warden in a chokehold and I bash his head against the desk.
Is it possible for me to try to intervene while the warden's back is turned at us? And
Ooh.
try to stop Brock from doing. I know I just told him to do that, but is there a way I could try to stop him from doing?
Yeah. Yes. You can either, any way you want to try to stop them, I will let Brock oppose or go along with it at Brock's discretion.
Okay, I just kind of like really quickly grab Brock's shoulder and I give him this look like, no, I messed up. Don't do this. And I roll a it fell. Hold on, let me re-roll. It fell on the ground. I
very
rolled
suspenseful.
I only rolled a 2, unfortunately.
Oh no.
All right. Well, honestly, it's up to Brock if they oppose or not.
Is he gonna
Brock said
break
under
his
his breath, "Would you rather
sunglasses?
me do that to you instead?"
I just look at him like, oh, okay, Brock's lost his temper now, so I'm just gonna step aside and let him do his thing.
All right. So the warden says, who is that for? When did that get here?
I just showed up, man. It's like really stale and old.
He said it's post dated a week ago.
Yeah, is there a name tag? Nope. There's a 2 address here.
I rolled a 23 on my athletics.
Jeez. This is gonna cause absolute chaos.
It is out of character in my head right now. I'm like, who's the person that mailed a cake with a file in it for 17? This isn't gonna work. What is going on right now?
You guys sent that cake a week ago. It's just now getting here.
That's so amazing. Oh my god.
All right. So Brock is about to lunge on the warden when in the basement. What's going on, guys?
Birthday 17?
Yeah, I'm about to get kicked for inactivity, you know.
Yeah, I'm coming. All right. So a very old and wise rat has explained to you that they have become sapient, wise beyond their years. They've lived in the jail or in the prison for generations. And yeah, he's sworn his allegiance to the chosen one
So my
in the form of Gen.
So my question is then, so how much do you know of the ins and outs of this place? Like, do you know what's going on right now? Do you know that we have that your island has visitors, mainly our friends? Like, how thorough is like your messaging throughout this place?
He says that messages come and go like a sewer draft. He says that they, comings and goings echo in the pipes, and that it's so frequent that they don't even consider it. It's just the same as like the blowing of the breeze. They don't really watch the comings and goings of the above world, as they refer to it.
Oh.
They stick to the sewers and the substructure below this even.
Well then,
Uh,
well, are you able to tell me what's going on with our friends right now, that are up talking to the warden of this place? You have messengers that can relay. I'd like to know what their status is, and what we can do or what we should do in our location.
give me a persuade. It's going to be real easy because this guy thinks you're the chosen one.
He loves me. Oh, I'm glad it's gonna be easy because I got rolled an 8.
Okay. He says that he can dispatch runners. He wants to know what your friends look like.
One is a big scary barbarian wearing armor. Another one is a ferocious monk bear monk. He's under. I don't know if I want to give it away. That's all you need to know now. Just what they're up to.
All right. He squeaks to a couple nearby rats who scurry over, and he sends them running down the sewer to go scout. Spicy. What would you like to do? There's a couple things your team was supposed to do while down here. One was get those two through the metal detector without anybody noticing, because at one point you guys all had your teletrons, and I forgot to mention it until just right now. And then also find some way to turn on or off the magic field if you can figure it out, but also secure the escape route for the people in the prison for whenever the distraction happens. But you can do anything you want. That doesn't necessarily have to be one of those three things.
Well, I want to explore this hallway, but I was
Yeah.
also going to ask the Mr. Rat here about other ways off of the island, since he knows everything about the underneath of the island.
He says that seafaring is not a skill that his people have mastered yet. He said otherwise they wouldn't be here. He says though he questions if that's actually true because the prison is always provided for them, you know, through crumbs and information, and it's always been the home for generations and generations that they remember. So in part, maybe they just haven't because they had no desire to leave. But yeah, he doesn't know any way off the island. He knows that the ships come and go, but that there's no way to essentially like get to them. So
If I asked him again, can you find passage to the coast that is, do you know of passage to the coast that doesn't have any eyes of the guards?
he says, "You're the chosen one."
Well, I don't know that. You guys chose me. I'm just here.
The prophecy chose you, not him.
That's right.
What does the prophecy say?
What
It's
was
just me
prophecy?
here? Doesn't say anything about
That-
how I'll get you off the island?
That you would come and speak our language, and the prophecies are vague, man.
They don't say anything about how we would get off the island? I just come here and scoop you up, huh?
He says that much was mentioned. He said upon the wings of hope.
On the wings of hope.
Yep.
It's useless.
So the plan, once you guys acquire 17 in the ledger, is to reconvene and get to the roof to meet the Onceler, who has actually arranged some kind of flying exit based off of your guys' decisions to try and fly the banana here
Oh,
or
that's
something
right.
similar. And hopefully by taking down the magic field, the ones who will be able to swoop in and pick you guys up under the cover of magical storms produced by Musa, Nox, and Trone. That's the whole plan.
Okay, so I guess two more things, Mr. Furry Man. Do you have a safe passage? Do you know of a secret passage that can get us to the roof of this building? And I don't suppose you know about how to turn this magic field off. He just ran away from us.
He says that I wanted to get a good shot of Spicy checking out the hallway. He says that there's a guard access from the admin, the entrance of the prison, to the roof. That from there, anywhere you need to be on the roof will be easy to get to. And he says, what was the second question? Sorry.
Oh, if there's a way to turn off the magic field that's on this island. You've been eating this magic stuff. Maybe it's giving you some insight to how it works and how it can be negated.
He says that the fort used to be far more extensive than it is now, and that there's actually a few subfloors below this one, which is where most of the hardware is harnessed. But he does know of a place that could be accessed if one were small enough or strong enough.
Can you take us to where that is? Or as close to that point it is?
He says, of course. And he leads you.
Right now?
Yeah.
Let's do it. This is it? Oh, wow.
There's stuff in there. All right. I need to escape through a toilet. Spicy, what did you want to do for you see the rat leads Musa down the hallway to what as you arrive you see is purple light glowing from behind some boarded up passageway.
Just follow them.
All right. And
Must be a way to open this.
at that very moment, the warden says to this guy, "Well, you know the rules. If there's not enough for everybody, you still gotta share." So I say you take it down to the cafeteria and give some to everyone.
Okay.
That'll teach him.
Before Abide Guy runs away, I would like to make a persuade check, and to attempt that only 17 gets the cake, and it is not shared, because obviously my character knows that there's something inside of that cake that would be a problem if someone found. So I will make the argument that, well, a warden, actually, that's really just meant for 17, and as Abide was saying, shipped here, it's also a stale cake. I mean, no one's gonna like it. If anything, it's more of a punishment. You should just, in fact, I've heard 17's been pretty bad lately. You should just make him eat the whole thing by himself. It would be a punishment.
I'm not sure if it's more stale or more salty wet. The health department. Just saying this now. You guys already had one complaint with the health department. Do whatever you want, sir.
Go ahead and make me a roll, Monday. Abide, you can make a roll too if you want.
12.
I'll count the 19.
19. He says
That's without any advantages because I don't have my sheets out right now.
the warden looks back and forth between the two of you, and he says, "You know what? That would actually be funnier. We'll go down to the cafeteria. We'll get the whole prison down there, and then we'll just give just 17 a birthday cake, and we'll let him deal with it."
All right. I'm going to grab the warden now and show Abide Guy that if he intervenes, he's going to really need that dental plan.
If I'm able to see Brock like making a move, I am gonna just run at Abide, and I'm gonna yell, "I'm sorry," and I'm just gonna try to rip the cake out of his hand and try to dig the file out of it so I can use it as a makeshift weapon.
Oh God.
It's just
All right. Well, what time is it? Yeah, I got time. All right. I set up a whole emote wheel for this entire thing. I'll be right back. I'm just dressed as a rat right now. I can't react.
This is so amazing. This has gone so right and so wrong at the same time. I love every second of this session.
Oh boy. All right. So we're coming back with the warden.
I really hope Brock breaks his glasses.
And only to reveal underneath a fresh new pair of glasses.
Right.
Yes.
Just blazing with my fancy glasses.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm
Grant
at,
any inspiration or anything?
actually, coincidentally, every single player right now has heroic inspiration, which has never been used.
Perfect.
Are you sure I have an unused one? Because I'm pretty confident I've used it every time I've had it.
Yes, actually, because last week was a 3-way tie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So,
All right.
but all right,
so
where
here
were
comes
we?
the rolls.
Well,
Brock is smashing the warden's face in, and I am jumping at Abide very quickly, very fast, and trying to grab the cake out of his hands so I can grab the file inside of it and use it as a improvised weapon.
First roll
Alrighty.
was a 7 plus 8. This inspiration roll was a 19 plus 8 for a 27.
And what are you trying to do? Just grab the warden?
I'm grabbing him and I'm smashing his head against his desk.
Very graphic.
Oh, I forgot.
To
I gotta
show a
leave.
bad guy why he needs a dental plan,
Right.
so he doesn't interfere.
All right. And Monday, you're diving for the cake.
Basically, yes.
Why don't you give me a roll for that? I presume these things are going to happen
Oh,
simultaneously.
17, baby. That's not even with the plus, so it's definitely a good roll.
Right on. All right. So, yeah, Brock, you grab the warden's face and you just mash him right into the phone or whichever part of the desk
Definitely
you
the phone.
prefer.
Definitely the phone. I was.
All right. So naturally, his glasses are shattered directly in half, and he stands back up. You know, well, I guess you kind of have him by the back of the head, so you lift him back up, and he looks at you. And he's just like, what in the hell? And
I have no clue where you got that, but that's awesome.
Abide, Monday comes tearing over at you. And right at this very moment in the sewers, mice come tearing back down the sewer towards you guys and are like, your friends are in trouble.
Didn't miss too much. We've just been in the sewer. We kind of found a way to maybe do something, but that's about it. Also, what's going on, Liz?
Uh-oh. Did we lose Remy?
Oh, sorry. What's up? I was talking to some viewers.
Oh, you're good. You're up. A couple rats just came tearing back down the sewers and were like, your friends are in trouble.
Oh. Well, shoot, we can't do much from down here. We were gonna try to break this open here. I think that's what we want to still try to do.
Toilet.
Yeah, we know we're in the toilets. We could probably climb back up, but it's not gonna do us any good to just pop up into the middle of a jail and fire away.
What time of the day is it? Or is everybody in their cells? If not, the cells might be open.
Ooh. Somebody remember the jail has a schedule. I have no idea what time it is.
Yeah, I'm in the toilet.
It's like the middle of the
system.
day. The cells are probably open actually though,
Yeah.
because people would be out on the block or at their jobs or excuse me.
Well, our friends are in trouble right now, but we should stick to the plan, shouldn't we? We should. I'm talking to Spicy. I think we should stay down here and try to knock down this opening.
I like that you guys didn't even try to locate 17. We're just like, we're gonna murder the warden. Stealth.
Jones paying a whole lot of, or Harry's paying me a whole lot of money for that one.
Well,
Yeah.
also, I kind of assumed we were gonna like stealthily take out the warden and those two guards that are like behind us, but then like things kind of got out of hand real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. What I'm doing next is going to be even more fun.
Here, we put him face down in this phone over here.
We're gonna.
Well, I happen to have an axe. I can chop the board out of our way.
Yeah, let's get this board out of the way. Let's see what's going on here.
All right.
That was me.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. I was looking right at the door.
I'm coming.
And I-
Hook. The phone falls off the hook and dials Abitas Pizza. Abitas Pizza. Hello? Hello?
Oh, sorry. Let me get out of your way.
Crack.
I can't believe it's taking this many hits.
Right. With axes, that's why. Oh, that was me. I'm okay.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't.
okay.
Nope.
So the rat leads you guys to the blocked off door, and Spicy hatchets his way through it, and behind it are
That's
3
correct,
levers.
Orion. I'm doing some K&K right now. This is for
I think
anyone
And
this
a
who's
one's
joining.
mysterious
powering the magic.
This is Dungeons and
purple glow.
Dragons, Lego Fortnite style. Whoa.
Nostradamus nods, and he says that yes, this is part of the old apparatus that controlled the magics. He says the switches are on a mechanism that when they're pulled down, they'll reset themselves after a short amount of time.
So then they'll go back online, so we only have a short amount of time?
He says a very short amount of time. He said they begin their ascent almost immediately after being pulled.
Well, then maybe we need to break. Well, how do you turn them off completely?
He says he doesn't know that there is a way.
I think you just stay here and hold them. We'll leave, and yeah, you can hang out here.
Well, the poor mouse guy that we're gonna rescue, he's just gonna get stuck down here. Wait,
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
And as you're joking with Remy, Nostradamus says, why do you need this? Why do you need these levers pulled?
Because if we have them pulled, the magic turns off, and then we possibly will have a flying ship come in to rescue us from the sky. But the flying ship, in order to fly, needs magic to work. And there's a field.
The wings of hope.
Possibly. Maybe that's what the prophecy was talking about.
Yes. He says, you must go. He said, I will throw the switch when you deem it necessary. He said, I am an old rat. I have lived for far too long as it is already. He says, but you must rescue the colony.
I will do
He
that.
said it would be an honor to help you fulfill the prophecy.
Sure. That sounds good. It's actually really sad, though. But that's also... Thank you.
The little old rat swims his way over to the controls, and he hoists himself up out of the water, and he sits all wet and cold, shivering a little bit, his little Fu Manchu dripping, but he's both hands on the lever, awaiting your command.
And we have the Teletrones, you said?
Yeah. I just forgot to mention it until now.
And we all have one.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to give you mine, and we'll communicate with Spicy's. Take this, and we'll let you know.
He takes the Teletron. It's like the size of him, you know, 'cause it's like cell phone
That's
size, and he just like he's got it cradled in one arm, and then he's got the hand on the lever, and he.
See, my thing that I feel is really sad. He's like, rescue the clan, and then we're gonna take them to the mainland, and then they're just gonna meet like the real world of people, and they're not gonna be accepted by anybody.
Well,
They're giant rats.
Do we
They're
know
gonna be hunted
anything
down.
that's going on?
They're
given the fact-
not like people-sized rats.
Okay.
They're
Okay, so though.
they're just big. They're like New York City rats, you know, like.
Okay.
Also, I mean, we got space in our headquarters. We could definitely use a clan of rat people to, like, you know, like they'd be sick allies, I think.
As long as they're house trained.
All right. So this all transpires in a rapid and heart-wrenching way.
Yeah.
And what is your guys' plan to go meet your friends? Because apparently, all heck is breaking loose a
Right.
little early.
We ask rat guy here to have one of his little helpers lead us to our friends, and we follow them.
He points you down the hallway. Says that if you can't find an exit, that all the way at the end is the kitchens, and he believes that someone of sufficient skill should be able to pick their way through those grates down there, if there isn't a way that you know of already. Which, for those of you just joining us for the first time in the prison, there's this toilet in every cell covers this little hole, which can be used to access the sewer. Whee! In you know, the game world, not in reality. This is the only cell that's decorated in reality because complexity. All right, you guys are booking it down to the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything here? Oh, there's a grate right here.
Yeah, above us.
That's crazy.
All right. So that will bring us back to top of the order throne.
I'm gonna throw the warden over the edge and tell all the prisoners, "There's your warden. Have fun with him."
Oh Lord.
Oh.
What would that be? Athletics to throw me?
Also, to answer your question, Katrina, yeah, we do Long Tom Lounge runs a D&D session on Lego Fortnite Sandbox in his own world. He's the dungeon master, and we've been playing every Tuesday at between 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern time.
He's still in one piece.
Hold you.
But did
Rest
break
of
his
you.
sunglasses.
You never got your money, and you cut out. What were you saying?
I was saying, I shout as loud as I can, "Poldrin, we're coming for you," because I don't know his name is 17.
Right.
And
Poldrin.
I tell him,
Poldrin. His name.
Also, if you're a big fan of Lego Fortnite, there's a lot of cool builds and a lot of creative stuff that Long Tom and a lot of other builders have put in this world. So if you watch, you'll see some really cool stuff. Even this prison's pretty ridiculous.
Go ahead and throw me a persuade.
21.
Let's see. We're gonna cause some mayhem. Let's see. I did some experimenting earlier. You can only have 20 AIs out at the same time.
You can also check out Long Tom Lounge on YouTube, where he's streaming it right now as well, from his perspective.
We'll do nope, not you.
So you won't just see us in the
And
in the sewers.
What if you throw out AIs and Abide throws out AIs? Could we get 40?
Oh, that's a good question.
No.
I have no idea.
Also, why do we want 40?
Because Brock gets to have
Curiosity.
fun.
All right, so let's see. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of inmates out. They're gonna also not like you guys, because that's the way AI works. But I'm also gonna throw some guards out. Because naturally all heck breaks loose.
Would I have an idea that they're trying to break 17 out?
I do not know. But your friends just started a prison riot. That's for sure.
And it looks like Monday's about to
Trying
go
to
down.
make peace. This is not peace. The whole plan was peace, not murder.
Abide. It's okay. It's okay. Look at me, buddy. Look.
Well,
And then I
peace,
just
man.
like fight another person next to us, and I say, "It's okay. Just start hitting back."
You want a cake? Take a cake to the face. Punches the guy in the face with a piece of cake.
which would probably do a surprising amount of damage given what's inside of that.
Thank you, Katrina. You have a
cake.
good night too. Thank you for
All
coming
right.
by.
So, as Remy and Spicy, you make it to your grate. You can hear up above, mayhem is breaking out in the prison above you. What do you folks want to do?
Oh my god.
I think we want to stay right here where we're at.
That sounds crazy.
Tron, leave him alone.
I ask Abide if he knows where 17 is.
Tron, go back out to your hallway
probably
where
have
you're
that
fighting that
information,
part
right,
of the
since I've been
riot.
working here?
Ow, my face.
Or do you may roll for that?
What was that, Abide?
I asked
Dude,
Abide if
Go ahead, Monday.
I asked Abide if he knows where 17 is, so we can kind of fight our way to 17.
Hey.
Or would I know that information?
Ask the guard. Yes, you do know it, but you can go ahead and roll, see if you remember it. What was that?
18, no modifier.
Heck yeah, you absolutely know where 17 is because people are numbered by their cells.
Oh. Well, is he actually in his cell at this point?
He is apparently still in his cell.
I'd like to go to his cell.
But, well, hold on a second. We never.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I got a little ahead of myself.
Remy, you're in the sewer.
Fishman, thank you for the arrows.
Mayhem, chaos above you.
Well, Spicy, I guess we might as well go just see what's going on up there. Let's, if you can, we should smash that grate. It sounds like everyone's distracted.
Let's go for
What do you
it.
think? Let's do it. I help you up.
You were standing on his head. That was hilarious. But yeah, you
Look
guys.
how many times I've tried to do that.
You guys bust out into the prison, and sure enough, there is a riot occurring. Guards are getting hammered by the NPCs of the prison.
Can't even
It's
go with what.
chaos. Oh, that guy's head just rolled past my feet. There's a guard stuck up in that wall right there.
Yes.
All right. So round 2 of the sudden riot. You guys are being led towards 17. You arrive at cell 17, and 17 is all like, "What are you guys doing here?"
Come with me if you want to live.
I look at 17 and I'm like, hey, 17, what's up, man? We're actually here for you. Your brother. Turns out he really wants to see you. So we're gonna, if you could just come with us. This is totally supposed to happen. Everything is normal. There's not, and you're not gonna get in any trouble. It's gonna be totally fine. And I try to pretend to stay calm because I know if 17 starts freaking out, it'll be really bad for us. So I just try to keep him very chill.
It's a guys, happy birthday! Yeah, buy him his cake. Don't eat it. It's just a prop.
He looks right in your face, Monday, and he's like, You came back." And
Yeah,
he gets-
absolutely.
He gets a little tear in his eye.
Hey, guys, this is all very touching, but we gotta go. Let's go.
I
agree with
I
the
look at
barbarian.
Brock as I'm hugging him, and I say, okay, just you know, it's been a while.
He's excited to see you. You know, he like cycles through a bunch of different emotions. You know, he gives you a big hug. And then he's like, "What are you guys doing here?"
We'll tell you all about it later. Let's go.
I agree. That's one of the coolest parts
He's like,
about
what
it.
is going on out here? He's like, looks around. He sees all the prison riot going on.
Super creative.
They were
It's super creative.
throwing a party, and it got a little out of hand, but it's okay because we are
They just had a
here.
food fight.
He's like,
Exactly.
Hey.
Exactly.
he's like, well, wait, did they the party? Did they have a cake?
Yeah, it was actually the cake you were just given by Abide. Yes.
We
It's
have,
it's a party for you, and in fact, if you just follow us, we'll take you to where the best part of the party is happening.
Yeah, let's just go. Don't you want to see your brother?
Yeah.
Come on. Let's just go.
Hold on. Somebody said cake. You got a cake? Give me my cake.
Your brother has a bigger one.
I
It's waiting
I
for you.
dropped it on for somebody already. Might be
Somebody auto picked it up.
Come here.
It happens. All right, you guys need to get to the roof.
I give him the cake because apparently I auto picked it up.
I don't know if I have any room in my inventory.
It's okay. I'll hold on to it for now, but technically he
Yeah,
has the cake.
it's fine. Yeah. He rips a big chunk off. He just starts eating it with a big grin on his face.
And I'm like, yeah, buddy, it's for you. Just be careful because this one's got a bone inside of it. And don't eat the bone. That would be very bad.
So, as you guys are coming up, the guards from the
I'll
tower
be
are
right
coming
back. I
down.
gotta put my 2-week notice in.
Oh, did I leave it up here? I think I left it up here.
Oh, should at some point I start calling all of the rat people to start coming up too?
Yeah, as you guys come out of the sewers, the rat people all,
Are coming? They're
Yeah.
kind of like helping and fighting and doing their thing too.
yeah, they're doing their thing, like biting people's ankles and doing all this stuff.
I see the rats, and I just look at Gen, and I'm like, is this you're doing?
Yes, it is. They were our
Okay,
friends.
fair enough. And I don't ask any other questions.
I'm missing a whole vehicle.
All that talking to rats really paid off.
What did I do with it? Oh,
Do your
I found it.
rats have any turtle friends?
I don't, unfortunately. Not yet. at least.
Sorry, I missed AXR and Luffy coming in. Welcome to the chat, guys. We are just about to break out of this prison.
For the second time.
So, you guys make it up to the roof. What's your plan from there?
Is there a ship that's supposed to meet us?
Well, I decide
once
to.
the field is down, you're supposed to contact the Onceler, and he's gonna come get you.
So I t-
Hey, Glenn, is the field down?
I tell, I radio in with the Teletrone. And I tell our rat friend to shut off the power. And I says, I hope this works.
He just says, "Complexity, speed, my friends," and he pulls the switch. And you can't see it, but you definitely feel the air shift. And there's like a slight smell of ozone. And just as it happens, you hear over the Teletrone, "I'm coming in hot, boys." Ugh. You see the Onceler nosedive some flying contraption into the roof of the prison area.
Oh, jeez.
We gotta go to it. Come on, rat people, let's go.
Let's see.
That's cool. Yo, with the pieces.
This is crazy. Is this thing gonna be able to hold us all?
The Onceler says, "There's seats for everybody. Hop in."
Oh,
Just grab onto anything you can.
As we're like flying off,
We gotta go.
I just look at the one slur and I'm like, don't you like? This is the flying ship you chose? Isn't there like? It worked. Okay.
He says, I'm new at this. I've never built one of these before. He's like, I knew of a man back in my world. His name was Da Vinci. That's all I could think of. I'm sorry.
This thing is cool.
No, it is massively cool. I just in character was thinking like, oh, don't you have like a war pony?
He said Prime Minister Buttercakes wouldn't have fit all of us on him.
No. It's gonna.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
We gotta get up this hill. Too much tail.
If everyone gets off it, it'll probably stop moving.
No, it's also, that's a big old hill there too.
Now it's infused in a building.
But all right. 17, of course. Happily eating his cake, sitting on the one of the struts underneath the wing of the plane. Wind blowing in his bald head. And you guys did it. You've rescued 17 from the rock.
That's amazing. Also, I just noticed those seats under the wings. That's cool. That's really cool. This is a cool
Yeah, he said there was
aircraft
seats
for
for
sure.
everybody. There really was.
Yeah, there is. Oh my god, there is. That's actually really cool. Okay.
We all just stood
All right.
on the wings.
I look at the one slur and I'm like, all right. I walked back what I was saying before. This is a pretty cool contraption for your first time.
Brock strips off this armor and he leaves it as a scarecrow overlooking the prison.
Right on. Here, I can set that up for you. Let's see. I just got some new stuff. Sets, new set. Tick, 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 tick.
Also, it's really cool to find out that Abide made it out of that barrel.
Yeah,
As a warning to the prison.
I
Well,
give him a
think he
welcoming
could've left
nod.
Off the rock. That was a little outside my pizza delivery zone, anyways. I'll catch you guys another time. I gotta get back. I think I left the oven on.
Quick question.
Yeah.
You want to open one of those in Cutlass Cove? I'll finance it for you. Let me know.
Also, I give him my Teletron and say, if you ever need us, we got some Teletrons on our end.
Oh, cool. I forgot about these. You guys have a round of
Heck yeah.
pizzas.
Awesome. Thank you.
Everybody share.
And all this time, I never
Everybody grab a slice.
got to ask the rat's name. He made it all possible.
Yeah,
Later,
but there's
guys.
a bunch of the
Beyond
rats made it.
possible future
Oh, that's
events,
true. They can tell me what
the
his name is.
I tried to get you to stay so the rat could come, but you wouldn't do it.
the rat, one of the rats, wipes a tear from his eyes, and he says his name was Nostradamus.
Oh. Or as they used to call him.
Your dumb mouth. What?
Right. The other option
like-
is Ratstradamus, but
See you later, Abide. It was nice catching up with you.
Yep.
an Abide runs off into the sunset.
It was
Never to be cheesed from again.
But all right, you guys did it. Everybody say thank you, Abide.
Thank you, Abide.
Thank you, Abide.
Thank you, Abide. That was fun.
Thank you, bud.
That was an awesome surprise. I did not see that coming, and it totally threw everything
guys
into
like it.
chaos.
You like that, chat? If you like what
That's right. Thanks, bud. What's funny is I goofed it up because I was supposed to, when I said to you, that they'll be here in a second, I was supposed to log out at that point as well, so that you'd think I was coming back as a character, and then he would have popped in near where I had been. You know what I mean? But I wanted to make sure everybody had equal or somewhat equal time to be doing stuff, so I parsed it slightly differently.
It was still epic. When I saw him pop in the world, I'm like, oh shit, we're in for something now.
Heck yeah, no, it was fun. Because we didn't, obviously, like every time we have no idea what's gonna happen, so you know. But if you'll excuse me for 1 second, I will be right back, and then we can do outros and stuff.
Trone, I was totally wondering if you were going to take your armor off while we were still at the rock.
No, because then they'll know who I am.
Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that. You came in with a disguise and exited with it, so they really wouldn't remember you.
Exactly.
Well, we got some new cool rat friends.
Do
Yeah.
throw the warden over the edge.
Yeah, that was pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie, I tried to stop it so things didn't go into chaos, but worked out. So definitely good call.
Told you the cake would work.
My favorite part though was when you smashed the warden's face into the phone. That was chef's kisses.
That was pretty good, actually. My plan was, of course, you know, I use plan in the largest air quotes possible. My plan was just to have you guys essentially all make it to the cafeteria roughly around the same time. And then birthday party in the cafeteria, and then the rats coming out of the sewers, and, you know, perfect storm kind of situation. And it still kind of worked out the same way. Just, you know, a couple rounds early, and that's fine. It was fun.
So the secret to getting off the rock is bring Brock.
Apparently. Did you guys ever manage to steal the ledger?
I think I got more distracted with the cake, and it definitely, because there were a few things I was gonna do that I forgot to do, because I was gonna get like the stuff from the guards. And
I like that Brock's assaulting the warden, and you're like, oh no, the file. Like that's gonna be the straw that broke the camel's back. Like,
yeah, I definitely like. I mean, to be fair, like there was so many like my character's mind was blown so many times in this episode that they honestly at points did not comprehend what was actually happening. It took a minute for them to recover and be like, oh, this is actually happening. Abide is actually back in the prison. And he's not a criminal in this scenario. He's actually helping the prison.
Right, he's not just cameoing as some like random NPC. He was himself. He was his character.
Yeah, so it threw me off guard so many times. So when Brock went to do that to the warden, the only thing I could think was, well, if they find that file, we're screwed. So I mean,
that's fun. This was a good episode. I'm excited to watch this one back. I'm always excited to watch him back. I have a good time. But Snowzybot, what's up, Snowzybot? You're catching us just for the end of our stream. Our party successful.
Yo, Roger, thank you for sticking around and watching. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like I said, I usually stream Monday through Friday during the day between 12 and 4 p.m. Eastern Time. But on Tuesdays, it's Kaverns and Klombos between 8 and 10 p.m. Eastern Time. You have a great rest of your night. And again, thank you for coming by.
Since aside from this little flyby of the prison, the only thing else we need to do is outros. And if you guys want to do your initiative order that already exists, I'm happy with that.
I'm definitely okay with that.
Yeah.
Yep, me too.
Sounds good to me.
All right, then that'll be Trone.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Always fun going back to the rock in a situation where I'm actually effective.
a lot of pent up Trone energy, or a lot of pent up Harry energy in this episode. Actually,
Oh yeah.
I feel like Brock was getting payback for Harry for sure.
If you heard me drop the line, I said, Harry put a big old bounty on the warden if I did that.
Yeah, I did. It's good.
I posted
Ah,
a 4-player scout ship vehicle build today. Mess it up a little bit in the beginning, but I do it all as live stream, so kind of my mistakes are for you to see, so you guys don't make them.
there you go. Heck yeah. So you still doing the Star
Star
Wars
Wars
role play?
Star Wars roleplay server is still going strong. I've got 5 POIs done in it so far, and 2 single-player ships and 2 4-player ships, and a ground vehicle built for the players to use so far.
Heck yeah. Yeah, if anybody's in our Discord, you can check out Tron has the rules posted and everything for that. Some different like setups
Bite-sized
for
lore dumps.
shops and sorry, what?
Like bite-sized lore dumps too.
Yeah. I was trying to come up with the right description for it and I couldn't, so I said shops instead.
Well, the shop's there too.
Yeah, for sure.
I did do a
Well,
tweak on the shop though. The gold bars are for restricted equipment now. Gold
right on.
gold ore will be for regular equipment. Gold bars will be for like the drill bits in Battle Royale.
Yeah. Gotcha. But yeah, everybody can check that out. Like I was saying on the Discord, Council of Bricks. There's
There's
I'm
also a
sure
trailer up
links
for it too.
on all of our channels. Probably right now on this channel. But yeah, check that out and check out Trone Gaming on YouTube. You stream in the mornings usually, right?
Usually in the mornings. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a Baldur's Gate stream in on Thursday for about an hour.
Right on. And have you gotten back to the Warhammer stuff, or still doing Baldur's Gate and
I'm doing
Lego?
Baldur's Gate because the new expansion that I've already pre-ordered should be out in the next
right.
month or so, and then I'll just do
Yeah,
it all at once.
I forgot about that.
Legacy Imperialis.
For those of you watching at home who aren't aware, what we do here, Kaverns and Klombos, is based off of Dungeons and Dragons mechanics, which is what. Hey, server will restart in 1 minute, so I guess I'm logging out of here. What was I saying? Words and things?
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, right.
D&D rules.
Baldur's Gate is exactly the D&D rules. So that's what we're doing here each night. Just we're rolling our dice for real in real life instead of letting the computer do it for us. But yeah, once again, thank you, Trone, for being here. And everybody check out Trone Gaming. But that'll bring us to Monday.
I'm Monday Olives, and you've been watching Caverns and Klombos, streamed live every Tuesday night here at the Long Tom Lounge on YouTube. You can catch me Monday nights. I'll be doing a Minecraft series with Abide, actually, on his channel. Tuesdays, I do Caverns and Klombos here at the Long Tom Lounge. Wednesdays, I will be incorporating my own sort random stream. It might be me working on Lego Fortnite content or producing music for said content, but it's going to be a little more random. And then one other day a week, which I haven't figured out the details of yet, I will post as soon as I do. I will be trying the Trone's Lego Star Wars thing, and I'll be streaming some content on that server once a week. I just haven't picked a day out, but that's what I have going on. I'm also working on a music video at the moment, and I should have that posted as soon as it's ready in a couple days. Maybe longer, because every time I feel like I'm getting close to finishing, I realize I have to do something else. So,
Isn't that the way, though?
it's I thought it would take like 3 years. I've been
Right on. Well, everybody be sure to check out Monday Olives on YouTube. And yeah, hopefully once we get all the parts that we need for all our stuff, we can both put out some content.
absolutely.
And
Which
yeah, oh, go ahead.
I earlier today, your Nostradamrat made a comment. He said, the wings of freedom or something like that, or the prophecy or whatever. If I were to make a Psytrance beat, could I get a recording of you saying some cool things as Nostradamrat to use in that beat? I think that would be really cool. We could even make it promote the K&K. That would be awesome.
Yeah, if you want to do that, for sure.
Absolutely. I'll reach out this week to get the details.
Yeah. I took a bunch of notes. I just wanted it to be more like authentic, kind of off the top of the head. I just didn't want to read some things, so we can definitely come up with some stuff that.
Oh yeah, it sounded epic. The second I heard you saying your wisdom lines, I was like, perfect in a song.
Right on. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Yeah, like I was saying, everybody check out Monday's channel and Abide's channel as well. They're doing the Minecraft SMP, I presume.
Yes.
I don't actually play Minecraft, but sounds cool regardless. I've only ever played like a free demo type version thing, and it made me realize that the lengths I would have to go to produce things at the quality I want to produce them, it would have to be my life.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, figuring out shader packs and mods and getting builds correct. It's a complicated beast.
Yeah.
I like it. Lego is a much easier entry point, but Minecraft's cool too.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember they had like a huge. They had like a portfolio of a bunch of Game of Thrones castles done in Minecraft, like to scale, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah. See, and that's the type of thing I'd want to do. I'd want to build, like scale replicas of different things, and
it would snowball into chaos real fast.
Yeah, for sure.
Just total obsession, spending so many hours building all your stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I already do quite a bit, like of just like monotonous, like building for the sake of building. I can't even. My game just crashed because the glitch happened. I scrolled through my menu too fast, and it crashed my game. But all right, I guess that'll bring us to Remy.
Oh, just want to say, again, awesome stream coming in with everything, and like, it was really cool to see like a plan and how everything kind of fit together. Because it's like a lot of times we go into this and I just don't know, like, how's this gonna happen? And I'm like, but I know something's gonna happen because that's how you do. But yeah, great time. And for me, you can still catch me on the 3 streaming platforms: Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And I stream pretty regularly between 12 and 4 p.m. Eastern time. So check me out. I've just been working in my expert world. I actually decided to take on the Storm King again today, and I beat him. So that was cool for my second time.
Ooh, nice.
But yeah, just kind of I'm going through the Lego pass right now, and I'm scoping out a new spot to build, like a new, use new builds. So that's kind of where I'm at, kind of keeping it chill.
Heck
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody check out Remy Lexington on, as he was saying, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
Yep.
And yeah, I appreciate you coming out as always, Remy.
Heck yeah.
Tonight was a hard thing because I wanted it to feel like rapid, like everything was happening kind of at the same time, even though it obviously couldn't,
Right.
And I was trying to figure out ways to incorporate everybody's, skill sets into the heist, quote unquote. So
Yeah.
I'm glad we could meet a Nostradamus.
Yeah. And I was looking forward to using the skin I used for Genkoso now too.
Yeah. It's a great skin.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody check out Remy Lexington. And that'll bring us to Spicy of Spicy Plays fame.
Been Spicy Plays here on the Long Tom Lounge with another episode of Kaverns and Klombos. Had a lot of fun tonight. Hope everyone else did as well. Don't forget to use code LONGTOM and hit that like button.
Heck yeah. And everybody be sure to check out Spicy Plays on YouTube as well. You're still doing BR streams and everything, yeah?
Yeah, yep, BR and Minecraft.
And, oh, you're doing Minecraft now too? That's crazy. Like, I feel like
I know.
everybody is doing Minecraft all of a sudden.
I just beat the
But-
Ender Dragon on stream last night for the first time. It was fun.
Word.
Oh, that's awesome. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we had something similar to grind towards in this other than the Storm King.
Right.
Because and with the lag and stuff that's going on now, like, and the storm enemies being everywhere, like, it's hard on expert now, like, so yeah, I wish we had something else to do though, aside from just go after like the trophies and stuff like that. If people don't have them still, you know, some kind of like, I don't know, something that made me feel like I'd accomplished something instead of just like I knocked this guy out for 24 hours, you know.
Right.
Well, the spires now. They're spires, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
with
we
those.
got the spires coming. That's exciting. Hopefully that'll be happening on the 17th, which
Yeah, I think somebody else who has a key to my world logged into it before me because I've never been able to find Jonesy or anybody yet.
did you happen to log in on Star Wars Island or the Lost Isles?
No.
Oh. Well, then I don't know what to tell you.
I think one of the other 7 people with a key must have logged in before me, and they talked to him.
Oh,
So
right.
I don't even know where my spire's at. I'm gonna have to get a hold of all of them in Discord and find out who found it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I only have 3 worlds. I have this one, I have my toy box, and I have my survival. And I was in my Star Wars village in survival. I was in the Lost Isles in here, and then in my toy box, I was actually at the shore, and they spawned like right on top of my village, practically. Like you could spit on them from my house, like.
Right.
So I'm kind of nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen, but hopefully something cool. I don't know if you guys saw Haskins Spire Research Facility. That is cool as all get out. And hopefully the spires don't start like shooting stuff out of them, because I don't know, that would make a cool video. You know, like the research center goes down. You know, like.
Right.
But we hopefully we'll find out the 17th. Which, shockingly, is next Tuesday. So we'll find out if they fixed the spawning glitch and what they do, hopefully, next episode. Or at least it'll tie in somehow, I hope. We'll have to see. But, yeah, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Everybody make sure to like the stream, as Spicy suggested. And make sure to use code LONGTOM in the shop. And we will be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel for who knows what. I don't even know, and I'm running the thing. But we got 17. I presume we'll be returning them to Cutlass Cove to reunite with their sibling. And yeah, I guess we'll take it from there. But that leaves only one thing left to do, folks. What do you think it is?
Say goodnight, adventurers.
It's Say Goodnight, Adventurers.
Good night,
Good night,
adventurers.
adventurers.
Good night.
Hey Gavin, you came in near the end there when we were all talking, but this was the tail end of Caverns and Klombos, which is the Dungeons and Dragons Lego Fortnite. But you can catch me on during the day, 12 to 4, or on Tuesdays at night, 8 to 10. But I'm logging off. You guys have a good rest.